When I first started diversity work, one of my first assignments was a series of learning sessions that I delivered for a member of the Aryan Nations, and it was part of his court-ordered sentence that he had to come and learn from me and a colleague. And so I could just see from, again, what I was saying before, I could just see this sense that he was coming from a place of not feeling worthy. And instead of, he had no tools to deal with that, and instead of being able to process that and figure out how do I feel worthy, instead he figured out, well, I can just project this out, and I'll find someone else. Oh, no, you're the one who's not worthy. And so that, I think, what we're seeing is in social media, in political circles, we're seeing people who have recognized the way that they can monopolize that or take that to their advantage and use that at a larger scale. And so we are facing some really serious headwinds in terms of what's out there in our society. But again, when I started, I was very judgy. I had a real self-righteous streak. And I got busy, judging all the prejudiced people, right? I think that works, doesn't it? No, it doesn't really work. I didn't get very far by, shaming people or, forcing people to be sensitive. And then I had my son, Kory, and he was born with profound disabilities. And so, of course, Kory was judged by a lot of people, but Kory never judged anyone. He was this unique person who just instinctively knew he belonged. And so I could see on the one extreme Kory, and then I could see on the other extreme this guy from the Aryan Nations, and they couldn't be more different. And so what Kory taught me is that when we do have this, feel this at our deep, most sacred core that we belong on this earth, we feel no need to judge. And so Kory tapped me into this deep well of knowledge that I know what my work is. It is to try to encourage us to make space for each other, to listen to each other, to help each other meet this need for belonging that we all have. It's just a really critical, fundamental human need. And so I know we have to address that systemic level, and I've definitely done my work at the political capitals and various things, and so I think that's important, but I also think it's just as important that we work one-on-one with folks to bring them in, as you said, and make sure that no one is suffering with that sense of a lack of belonging. And of course that doesn't, again, mean we discard if they do engage in hostility, then there have to be systems in place to address that. But this cultural expectation should be, we all belong. We all find a way to support each other's healing.